Well, you know, when I was a kid, my mom used to say, don't sit too close to the TV, you'll ruin your eyes. Did your mom say that? Well, the amount of time I spent in front of the TV wasn't an issue because we only had one TV with 3 channels. Fast forward to today, and you can spend an infinite amount of time in front of the TV, the computer, the tablet, or smartphone and not run out of options. But how much is too much when it comes to our children? Well, Dr. Lauren McGovern is a pediatric hospitalist with Peninsula Regional Medical Center and joins us this afternoon. Thank you for being here. It's called the I generation, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
They originally named it Generation Z, and then it was quickly changed to the I generation because these children were actually born with tablets in their hands.
Now, does it give them a false sense of security, do you think?
It does. So we use it for our daily communication. We use it for our day-to-day interactions. They see us trusting it. So why would they have any sense of not trusting what they're using on the internet?
Sure. Okay. So should parents have some sort of a plan, some sort of, you know, you can have so much time, screen time?
So the American Academy of Pediatrics does have a media use plan that they recommend. Set some limits for the children. Always offer non-screen time as well. Encourage off-screen time. Encourage co-playing with them to show them that it's not a isolated interaction, but it could be a social event as well.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what about, is there any kind of studies or anything that links screen time to behavioral issues or?
So the only thing that we have seen is that screen time potentially does decrease some social interaction, and we know that face-to-face communication, back and forth talk, does help with language development.
Makes sense.
So using the iPad as an emotional pacifier or a babysitter under the age of 5, there could be some impacts on the language development. So we encourage actively thinking about their language and talking to them and encouraging face-to-face communication.
Right, and of course that face-to-face communication needs to come from the parents, but some parents maybe have their face in the screen?
They do. So role modeling is a really important thing that we can do. We can set tech-free zones. We can say no electronics at the dinner table. So no electronics in the bedroom. A lot of times kids will charge their electronics in the bedroom when they're sleeping, and we don't really know what they're doing. So tech-free zones are extremely important in role modeling to the children. And teaching them our habits is how they're going to learn.
Right, because it's not a do as I say, do as I do kind of world, isn't it?
It is.
All right, so let's talk a little bit. We talked about the recommendations, 18 to 24 months.
We think that because language is so imperative, the development at that age, the AAP does recommend that it's minimal use at that age. You see sometimes people using it to children to watch TV shows at that age. Let's limit it to video chatting. Let's call grandparents. Let's call friends. Let's call dad at work or mom at work or anybody that we want to communicate with. Teach them that it's a tool for communication.
All right. Well, a lot of parents have kids who are over that age and maybe they didn't have boundaries. What do you say to those parents who think it may be too late to pull them away from that screen?
It can be an addiction. Addictions are treatable. That is something we can do. It's parents' job to set limits and boundaries just like you would in any other interaction with, that they have. So set time limits, set expectations, and educate them about the dangers of the internet. It's something you have to engage that conversation with your kids because if they don't know what's out there, they could easily fall into traps that they are unaware of.
Sure. And our teens are locked into social media as well.
So the American Academy of Pediatrics appreciates that this is an active part of their social life. I mean, we know that this is what they're doing. And it's not all bad. This is something that they can use, but let's teach them the boundaries, teach them about the nothing is ever deleted from the internet rule because we don't want something that they do when they're 13 or 14 to come back and haunt them when they're older.
Yeah, it seems like it's such a simple concept, but we need to be reminded of what everyone's doing because everyone's looking at those screens. Dr. Lauren McGovern, thank you so much.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Good information to have.